Terrorists win. Terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win.
Z. One of those open world games where you're gonna be looting, dodging, or shooting zombies. You need to watch out for your thirst and hunger states, since if those two go low, you're gonna die. Everyone here is your enemy, even yourself. Immerse yourself in
Poseidon's Vault, a good prison with only a few floors. Yeah, put that in the trash. Who needs a little tiny ugly prison if you can have a super scary burning body prison? Has to be no spawn.
The Carter is
Grab to him by trying to formation light a sword. Once I'm in the nether, I will have to go through the same portal again, but this time I will land on the inside of the prison. It already looks very different. The carpet on the floor prevents withers spawning, and if you try to break the carpet, the alarm goes off and triggers a lockdown. We'll get to that later, so keep watching. You now have to put all your items into a locker. You receive a locker key with which you can later retrieve your items. The first security door opens up and you can see the guard for the first time. If he feels like he's in danger at any time, he can quickly close off this blast-proof shield. You set your spawn point and then you get kill checked for the first time using harming potions. You then walk onto this golden pressure plate. A door opens up and you get splashed with a fire resistance potion. You now need to walk through this lava tunnel while the guard prepares for your arrival on the other side. Once through, a kill check will make sure you definitely have no items on you. You are about to enter the prisoner's cell, but first you will have to set up an ender pearl stasis chamber so you can be teleported out. Once it's nighttime, the guard will open up this little chute and give you access to the prisoner's bed. But again, you can't sleep in it yet, because the drowned is constantly near the bed. You can only sleep in the bed once the ground is lowered with a piston, and once you slept in it, you will spawn on the inside of the prisoner's cell. So the cell is basically the same as in the last video. If you're interested in some details, just go watch my other video, the link is in the description. Basically, it is infinitely regenerating and it takes 4 hours to break one piece of cobblestone. But this time the prisoner does not receive any food, which is why the difficulty has to be set to at least easy or normal, so he doesn't die. Once the visitor wants to go out again, he can just be teleported out using the enderpearl stasis chamber he set up earlier, and then he will be dropped down to this exit tunnel. To prevent someone from entering through here, there is a long piston door blocking the way of anyone trying to get in through this tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, you will be able to walk into a nether portal. Once in the nether, walk into the portal again and you land on the inside of the prison. So you can get your stuff back out of the locker. Once you're fully equipped again, you can leave the prison by entering and leaving the nether. You will land outside of Hades' vault. So, what are some security measures that are included in this prison? Well, first off, some things are very similar to Poseidon's vault. There are still the 6 9-block thick walls with water and lava alternating in between. Again, everywhere you go in this prison, you will be affected by mining fatigue. But this time, there aren't only 7 Elder Guardians, there are 60. Why 60 you ask? Because Elder Guardians inflict mining fatigue every 60 seconds, and if you have 60 of them, the effect happens every second. So this time breaking in with milk will not be possible. You can basically also throw chorus fruit into the trash, because you can't chorus fruit into the prison. And once you're inside, you also can't chorus fruit into anywhere important, since all the guard walkways are covered in water. The guards are able to use a bug involving a composter being pushed into you to see through walls. So the prisoner can be supervised inside of the cell, and there are regular checks if the Elder Guardians are still alive, for example. This time, the see-through method even works for an unlimited amount of time. Another security measurement is this golden pressure plate. It checks if there is only one guy in the room, and if 2 people try to sneak in using an invisibility potion, for example, a lockdown is triggered, and both get killed. Speaking of lockdowns, what exactly is that? A lockdown locks off every control room. It activates an annoying alarm, it teleports every guard and the main warden to the prison, and it also turns off the conduit, which will kill the prisoner. So what triggers such a lockdown, you ask? Well, for example, if you're trying to sneak in with 2 people, lockdown. If you're breaking the bed, lockdown. Are you spawning with us? Lockdown. Is the prisoner breaking cobblestone? Lockdown. Do you try to bypass any of the visiting steps? Lockdown. In general, if you're doing anything suspicious at all, lockdown. Additionally, this lockdown can only be deactivated by the main warden and means that everyone is ready to fight. So what about the guards? The helper guards only have limited access to things, but there are a ton of special keycards meant for different things. But if you want to learn more about the guard area and what security measures were taken to ensure
Nasi lemak with a signature Megdi touch. Confirm shop.
Oh, I'm so excited for you to watch this.
What up? Wow. Not you. Oh. That was cool. You have to do it just like him?
Nah, I just had to get across.